Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night with Mama Bear. Okay, so I know I've talked to a couple of you about this today, but I have discovered something amazing that is going to simplify our lives. So, all of our lives. And I'm really, really excited about it. Um, there's two things. The first thing I want to talk about is if you are not using Chat GPT, you need to start immediately. You can get the app from it's free. Do not pay for it. You don't want any kind of upgraded. You just want the free one. And let me tell you how I'm using it. The first thing you need to do is say, ask me 20 questions to help you get to know who I am and how I talk and how I react and about my business and all the things. You want Chat GPT to get to know you. So that's the best way to do that is ask me questions. Ask me as many questions as you need in order to know how to create a response that sounds like me for my business or for my social media account. Okay. That's what I did to begin with. And then I've been using it for, gosh, I don't know, I guess almost a year, maybe. I don't know, since I know it's been a long time. But the more I use it, when I get a response, I'll say, no, make it shorter or make it more casual or make it this and use the word y'all. And I change it and I say, if he says something wrong about like a Zingular bundle, I'll say, no, Zingular doesn't have that bundle. Like one of them had resist. I was like, Zingular does not carry resist anymore. Instead, they put the product cheat in the bundle. Do you know what cheat is? And it'll say, yes, I know cheat is this. And so he says, thank you for that information. I'll make sure to switch it. Never have to tell them again. You tell them one time, they remember it. It's amazing. It's the greatest thing ever. Let it get to know you. So instead of just taking it and changing it in your post, when you change it, like as you change it, put it back into Chat GPT and say, how I would say it instead. So that way it gets to know you. So what I've been doing, the thing that's been like the greatest thing ever is like, there is a lot of posts out there right now from people that are good posts. And I don't want to, like the Jana Bullard, for example, I use a lot of her stuff. I will take her post and I will copy it, put it into Chat GPT and say, use all of this content and make it original for me. It changes the whole thing, uses the same content, changes the whole thing. And I can say, okay, make me a graphic to go with this. It will make a graphic to go with it. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. So learn how to use it. And it's just, talk? Yeah. Okay, thank you. So it's just a matter of using it every single day. Like I I use it all the time and it saves so much time. Another thing you can use it for, and this is one of the things that Karen and I have been doing a lot of, is if someone like today, and I'm going to use you for an example, okay, Karen? So Karen goes to her family Easter. There's a lot of people she hasn't seen before. And because Karen's so consistent on social media and has been posting and her door for her business has been open, all of her family that she hasn't seen in a while is coming up to her saying, what are you doing? Tell me about this. Tell me about what you're using. Are you really liking it? All these things. So Karen talks to, I don't know if it's her aunt or somebody, but the woman 80 years old, and she a little off. That's okay. But she wanted to like use what we ended up thinking that she needed was Global Blend. But Karen's like, well, I don't know how to talk to her and how to explain to her. So I was like, put it in Chat GPT and explain to her, and you say, act as if you're speaking to an 80-year-old elderly woman who has trouble comprehending and wants a product or products for this, this, and this. give me a text, you know, in that for that. Spits it out, spits out exactly what, and Aaron sends it to her, you know. But if you there should be no question that you have that, I mean, he knows everything. Chat GPT AI is amazing. And I know some people are scared of it. We got to get on board because that's going to be the future. I'm going to tell you. And there's so many people using it right now. We don't want to be left behind, especially with the content that we have, because the thing that one of the other things is act as if you're a social media influencer and give me a post that will make people interested in what I have to stop the scroll. I want people to want Zingular. So I need a show-stopping post about business or about products or about gut health or about biohacking or whatever it is that you want to post about that day. You know, put it in there and say, act as a social media influencer. And another thing that I've done is um, you are going to be my social media expert. My 4 pillars are my grandkids, Jesus, my farm life, and Zingular. I need a 30-day campaign of posts for all of my pillars to get people to know me and be interested in what I'm posting every single day. Please give it something to add value. Oh, honey, are y'all seeing my posts lately? Because they're really good. I mean, I can say that because I ain't creating them. My friend Jack is, or I haven't named him yet. Everybody's naming theirs, and I can't figure out what I want his name to be. So, or her name, it could be a her, but give it explicit details of exactly what you want it to do. And then when they spit it out, and let me show you, hang on, because this is what I did. For the second thing that's going to save us so much time. And I used ChatGPT to create it in Project Broadcast. Okay. So, you know how, like, the way to retain, one of the biggest things that we need to figure out how to do is retain customers. That is I mean, doing it one time and then getting them to order over and over and over again is the secret to long-term success in this business. We want to do the job one time and have them keep ordering over and over again. Well, sometimes they kind of get lost in the shuffle. Our customers do. You know, after we've messaged them the first couple of weeks, you know, we want to check in on them. And then, you know, after a month goes by, you know, they kind of fall through the cracks and you don't check on them as much if they don't order or something like that. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you what I have created, and y'all, everybody's welcome to it. If you're on my front line, then you get it through my stuff. You don't have to do anything other than make sure I put the name in. So hang on. Okay, start broadcast. Okay, can y'all see my screen? Baby, you can't play with tape. Okay, hang on. All right, so let me get a ChatGPT first. Okay, Zingular customer campaign. Let me just show you. This is amazing. Okay, so look at this. So I did 2 months worth of messages that is going to be in Project Broadcast and automated. You don't have to do anything. You plug them in the day they order, they get text on all of these days automatically. You do nothing. So let me show you this. So this is my Project Broadcast, and I shared this with Vicki today. So hang on. So I shared it with Vicki. So I'm going to go to my campaigns, and here is my new customer campaign. So again, it is a drip message. So I tell it what days from the day that they start. So like the first one is 0 day. This is what they get. Thank you for your order. Da, da, da. This is what we normally send out. Not a big deal. But then what's amazing is day 1, they get this message. Day 3, you see where it says 3-day delay? On day 3, they get this message. Day 4, are you seeing this is day 5. So excited for you to get started. Have you, oh gosh, I need to go back in and reread this and obviously, but have you gotten your starting pictures? Haven't done, I need to go back and I was doing this in the middle of the night. But again, day 8, day 11, 13, 16, 19, 25, all the way up to day 60. And look at this, like it's not just that, it's recipes and it's value and pictures and motivation and all the things that a customer would need. And it's all things about getting the new start bonuses, talking about the business, talking about your next order. You see, your subscription's totally flexible. I mean, everything is in here to keep your customer engaged, and especially for the first month. And then on day 60, hang on, I'm going to stop sharing. On day 60, I go in and ask, okay, what do you want going forward? How do you want weekly, weekly text? Do you want monthly text? How do you want me to support you? And then I'll let them tell me. And so I'm going to do a campaign for weekly from, day 60 to day 90. And I'm going to do one monthly from day 60 to the end of the first year. And guess who's going to do it for me? ChatGPT. And all I'm going to do is go in, copy and paste them into Project Broadcast, into this campaign, and it's done. I got all of that done I got it done yesterday. So I started Saturday evening with a little bit trying to tweak it and stuff, but I finally got it tweaked in ChatGPT, put them all in there yesterday. It's done. So, I mean, that kind of stuff is how we can be more proficient in our business. And can't do that, baby. And make sure that our customers are taken care of, make sure we're talking to everybody about being partners. And it takes the guessing out of it. Like it takes the guessing, because that's the hardest thing is, what do I say? What do I tell people? What do I do if they ask me this? What do I do if they want this? How do I know how to support them? How do I know what to recommend? Ask ChatGPT and then tweak it and keep tweaking it until it sounds. And so many times I've gone in there, okay, now make this sound like me. Y'all, I promise you, it puts y'all in there. I mean, it changes it to sound like me. And then one of the things that Jana did the other day that I thought was cool was I said, hang on, I said, let's see, where was it? I put in there, describe me based on all of our conversations. And let me tell you, that's all I put. And you mean read you what it said about me and see how accurate you think this is. It says, based on everything we've talked about, here's how I describe you. You're a faith-driven visionary leader who deeply cares about people. You're passionate about helping others live better physically, financially, and emotionally. You're not just building a business with Singular, you're building a legacy movement rooted in freedom, resilience, and community. You're someone who leads with heart and authenticity, combining strategy with soul. You've walked through personal challenges, especially with caregiving and shifting life roles, but you've used those experiences to fuel your purpose instead of letting them hold you back. You share openly about what you've overcome, and that vulnerability inspires the people you lead. Does that sound like me? I mean, I think this thing knows me. I mean, isn't that crazy though? But the more you put in, the more you talk about it, the more you teach it, then yeah, it's going to sound like you. So those are the two things. If you are, like I said, I gave Vicki the campaign today. If you are not on my front line and you want the campaign for Project Broadcast, let me know and I will get it for you. I think you can get Project Broadcast for like $10 a month. Or I would check with your upline and see if they have it. Because if they've got a campaign, I mean, it's easy to plug somebody into it. And it's seriously, I think it costs like 2 cents a text. Totally worth it. That's 20 texts. So, I mean, totally worth it for 40 cents over 60 days, don't you think? And if they text you back, it doesn't count for a credit. It doesn't cost anything. If they text you back, you can have a text conversation without using any credits. The only thing that charges credits is the automation part. So Karen gave me one. She got a new customer. So she gave me that customer. We plugged her in today. So she started getting her first text. So, I mean, it's just, so now she's going to get text all the way to day. We always started a little late, but she's going to get text all the way to day 60. So it's fabulous. But it's all about working smarter, not harder. If you can use the tools that we're given and the app, I mean, that app right there, that is gold, especially when you're sending things to people by text, because every single thing you send to people through that app has your website attached to it. Everything. So that way people don't get lost. If they want to order, they've got it. They've got your website right there. And I am actually in a beta group that started today on all of the new tools that are coming, like the new it's not test, the new questionnaire that they're going to be, I don't know the quiz, the new quiz that they're going to be sending. They're going to have us that we can send out to people, asking them like all the questions, and then it's spitting out a recommendation. Also, Pulse. We talked about Pulse. Also, they're going to be like tweaking the website, doing new reports and things that they're doing everything they can to make our life easier. And if they can just get it automated, put it in one spot where we have one place to go in order to be so proficient at our business, y'all, we're going to be unstoppable. And we're going to be able to do it in the midst of everything, in the midst of all the busy, in the midst of all the things. We're going to be able to do it because they're going to make it to where it's so simple that, I mean, why would you not do it? You know what I mean? So who has questions about any of this? Because I know it was a lot. I'm really excited about it though. So has everybody downloaded ChatGPT? Does everybody even have ChatGPT? It's an app. If you don't have it, go download it like ASAP. And anybody, again, if you have signed anybody up in the last couple of days, we can go ahead and get them plugged in. And if you need the campaign, then and Donna Kay, I'll send it to you. So I'll send you the campaign that you can use it too. So, because it's just like a little code. And the only thing that you would have to tweak is I think the very first post, because it gives like our Facebook groups and stuff. Everything else though, it's user friendly for everybody. I didn't do anything that was
You're amazing. Like, thank you.
Specific to our team, because I mean, why would we do that? We need everybody to be able to do it. But the first one does go to my Linktree to where it has the partner information and customer information that sends them to our customer page. So, but everything else should be something that every single person can use. So y'all are frozen. Are y'all frozen or am I frozen? Are y'all frozen or am I frozen? Is it me?
I retapped and then you were okay.
Hang on. Okay. Is that better? I think I'm freezing. Okay. Anybody else have any questions or anything? All right. Well, I'm excited and we need to go. I mean, it's already the 21st. We got 10 days left. We got to go. So how do you want to finish the month? That's what you have to ask yourself. I want to finish it strong. So let's get on it and let's make the most of this last 10 days and work it, make up for the first 20. So work it like we hadn't worked before and you'll get what you hadn't got before. So
I want to add one thing.
Go ahead.
Okay, so with ChatGPT, another cool thing is if you see, I don't know if I missed this or not because I know I came in a little late, but if you see a post that you really like and you want to copy it, you can put it into ChatGPT because we know Facebook doesn't like total copycats, right? You got to change up the little words and you can post it in there and say change the wording slightly and it gives you a totally new post to use with that's basically the same post, just different
So,
wording.
yeah, I did talk about that, but the best way to do that is say, use this content and give me an original post.
I'm
So,
gonna try that.
yeah, so
All
when you
right.
do that, it uses all the content and it makes it completely original.
I just love it so much.
I love it so
It's
much.
the best.
It really is. So,
Okay, that's it.
yes. All right. Anybody else got anything? Let's everybody get our X5s. They're giving us $400 extra just for doing that. 150 for 600 points and $400 for 1,000 points. Let's just all go ahead and go out there and get you 1,000 points. Don't forget, every 500 points gets you in the drawing for that Aura ring. Who wants an Aura ring? Because the testimonies that are coming with those, with the Aura ring with the sleep habits are amazing. So, getting that drawing, if you get 3,000 points, which every single one of you can do, you automatically get one. So let's go get it. And let's kill it the rest of this month. I got some big goals on this board for all y'all. So come on with it. Let's go. Anybody got anything else? Okay, well, I am definitely going to declare the month of abundance. And the last 10 days can be, I mean, he can just open up his storehouse, but he expects you to work. You know, he's not going to just give it to you unless you're putting in the effort. So work like you want it. So I'm going to declare Ephesians 3:20 over all of you. God is going to do exceedingly and abundantly more than we can think or ask because we honor him. His blessings are going to chase us down and overtake us. You are in the right place at the right time. And I declare a boldness over each one of you. God is going to open supernatural doors. People are going to seek us out and we will rise in the ranks because we give him the honor and glory for it all. I love you guys so much. Have a good night. Mwah. And if you're on my front line and hadn't called me this week, make sure you call me, Nancy and Veronica. I'm just saying. Okay. Bye.